What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Break It Down, the show where we're always speaking to some amazing artists and musicians and getting to dissect their songs and projects and, the story behind the creative process. Back with us again is my man, Lateb. What's happening?
Hola,
¿Cómo estás, amigo?
todo está bien. Everything
Ah,
good, man. Everything good over here. Pleasure to be on your show again. Damn.
yeah. It's been a few months, so let everybody know what you've been working on, what's going on.
Lately just working on dropping a couple singles. I've been putting together an album with Stu Bangers that
Mm,
we've been working on that pretty consistently. So
nice.
that hopefully we'll see the light of day by the end of the year, something
Okay.
like that. But until that drops, probably just singles for the most part. And The Wolf was one of those, basically, like the most recent one that we dropped.
Excellent. So, where's Stu Bang is at?
Stubing right now is down at the Cape.
Okay.
He's living down there temporarily. But Yeah, me and Stu have been working together for like over 12 years, probably something like that. Like we're really, really good friends. Yeah.
No
So
doubt. Yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't sure last time I had read anything about Stu. I wasn't sure where he was today right now, if he was like in New York or Connecticut or something. So
No, no, dude. Stu likes his privacy, so he just stays in Mass. He doesn't like the hustle and bustle. Like he's a very yeah. He just doesn't like to be out there like that. He'll go, but he prefers his privacy.
yeah, no doubt. Awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to that. Today we want to get into The Wolf, as you mentioned,
The Wolf,
produced
yes.
by Archetype. So let's break it down. This is a nice, dark, ominous beat. And
Yes.
of course, you're going to get that barrage of lyrics from Lateb. So, how'd this track come about?
So honestly, this track, it seems like Ned has a hand in a lot of these tracks. Leads from Leeds Entertainment. So
Yep.
it basically started because I work with Archetype anyways. That's like the studio I go to predominantly. Like although I do work with a lot of other people like Cloak and Dagger, like Matthias over there and stuff like that.
Sure.
But predominantly he just called me one day. He's like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "You need to hear this beat. Like this beat has your name like all over it." And at that point, it was like a point where like the hip hop music like wasn't really like inspiring me too much, like so I was like, all right, I'll peep it. So he like forwarded to me from Archetype, and he's like, so I took one listen and I was like, oh my god, that it was he wasn't lying, like he knows what he was talking about when it came to this one. I was just like, man, this beat's crazy. Like I hadn't been excited to like spit like in a while, and like immediately, like I think within the first like half an hour, I had the first verse of that song,
Okay.
and then like what locked it down for me was like the chorus like came in the next 5 minutes after that, and then I think I might have waited maybe another like week or so to write the second verse, but like Leeds had a big hand in that. He's like, this is it. This is it. Like you need to record over this one. Yeah, he wasn't wrong, man. I just that song I wanted to do something that was just like it was like old school Lateb, I'm just like rhyming, like I just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
that hard body shit, like
Yes.
they're like, I'm just coming for your neck rhymes, So it kind of felt good to do it, to go back into a place where I was excited to do something like that. Like everything I've been doing, like as of recently, is so themed, like it's just like, I don't know if that's just where I go with my creative process, but
Hmm.
that one was nothing. It was just like total freedom, just like, just destroy it, like, so that's where I went with it pretty much.
Nice. So this is just like a one off single? You got any more work you're doing with Archetype?
I mean, me and Archetype are always working,
Okay.
like it's just what comes across that I feel, it's kind of like the artist that I become at this point. It's just like I can't I don't like come up with themes before I listen to music, The music comes up with my emotional response or thematic response whatnot. So like I always ask producers to send me stuff, or if I'm sitting with a producer, like I often am with Arcitype, he'll just go through a beat catalog and see what is hitting. Like and it's just like it could be a different day too, because I have sometimes I have stuff like sitting for like maybe months, you know, like that I'll just go back and all of a sudden that day I'll be like, whoa, like I like it just made it just it's an emotional response always for me. So but me and Arc will always do work, man. Like I will work with Arc forever. He's the man, very professional and very on point, cares about every song, and he adds stuff when he feels needs to be added, you know, which not a lot of like because predominantly he's like he's my engineer before my producer per se, because
Sure.
I've worked with, you know, Melody from Headshots, like his Headshots, you know, Stu Bangers, because me and Stu we put out one album back in the day, and now we're putting out our second one, and LGP in Germany. It just goes on and on with the list of producers that I work with, but I can always see myself working with Archetype because he's just a top notch guy in general.
No doubt. Yeah, 100%. Always some heat coming from Archetype. Uh, you just mentioned Germany. Any any plans to go overseas anytime soon? Now that things are starting to open up.
Well, right now, since things are starting to open up, I like to talk to Oblivious, since Oblivious is my partner in rhyme over there per se. I've had contact with some people
Okay.
um, about going out there. There's one project we did that we contributed to during the pandemic. It was like a coalition of artists, but because we did one festival out in the Netherlands, and this guy kind of set everything up, and he wanted us to go, but at the time we were unable to because the borders were closed off to Americans. So they're trying to get that started and then book a tour and something like that in the summertime.
Okay.
Just basically build off their festival, which is called Vogel Pop. It was like that's like a really cool festival actually. Like they have like a skate park stage and like main stage, like they have tons of stuff, and it's in like this small little town. Yeah, shouts to my man Pim actually, Pim Pomsey, that's his name. Yeah,
Okay.
but he
Where is
yeah,
this?
this is damn, I can't, the name is escaping me, man. Like, but that's
Okay.
in Netherlands. I can't
Okay.
remember the name of the town. It was literally like a little town, little town, but there's tents just lined up everywhere. There, like
Nice.
3 day festival or 2 day festival, something like that. It's hard to remember because I've done a couple of those things. But yeah, he put up together a project of artists from that play at his festivals, and some are from France, Africa, because he flies in all sorts of people to that thing, to this little town in Netherlands, you know. Um, and the first project came out, and it's actually really dope. Like the artists are really dope. They have there's a he brings in producers from outside, and their engineer Ben Hur, who we also me and Oblivious are working on something with him as well. We have actually one pretty big song coming out at some point this year, with a dope feature. You're gonna like it a lot actually. But yeah, like this guy, he wants to bring us out there, and if I were to go out there for that, I would definitely set up a tour. You know, like because I don't like uh, to waste like time. You know, like if I'm going out there, it's gonna be for a month. You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up stuff everywhere. Hungary, Denmark, you know, more stuff in Netherlands, Switzerland, you know, where my main contacts are, you know. So as of right now, I won't say I have anything concrete planned, but it's definitely gonna happen at some point.
No doubt. And speaking of features, last year you did a few features, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wild Child, that was one of them.
Needed the coffee. Uh but yeah, I did some features. Like I did the Ritz song, you know. That was
Ritz.
the Ritz song. Yeah, like it wasn't for Ritz. Me and Ritz did this thing for Ryan Mills basically.
Okay.
And I did the chorus and a verse, and it was with Jackson Whalen. Jackson Whalen, it was actually Jackson Whalen's track and Ryan Mills' track.
Okay.
Jackson Whalen, I don't know if you know him, but he did a song with KRS called "In the Woods," or and he's a pretty dope artist, dope producer as well.
No doubt.
Um, but we did that one. I
And
was
that's
actually
out. That's
I've
out
been
now.
trying to release the Wolf, but it just seemed like everybody had scheduled their songs to be released at the end of the year when I was trying to drop the Wolf.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
wanted them to let it run its course because, like, you know, me doing a hook for a song that Ritz is on and the verse Ritz is on. That song's called Thought Pollution. That was like completely done by Ryan Mills. You know, like he's the man for that actually. And then after that, the song that dropped was on Stu's record, was self-titled,
yes,
and yeah, the and Gmo Ski were both beast artists. I just did the hook on that one, you know, like I kind of got added to that project a little late and stuff, but you know, me and Stu, we stay working all the time, you know.
yeah, yeah. And you did something. It was a G Fan Black too.
Oh yeah, G Fan Black. So that was actually from L.O.B and G Fan Black's project. That one. See, like all these things kept getting released at the end of last year, and like I just didn't want to interrupt with their, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't want to interrupt the momentum that those tracks were gaining, and all three of those songs did really well. You know,
yeah, yeah.
like the South one went from like December into January and whatnot. Thought Pollution has almost 100,000 streams right
Wow.
now. You know, like so, and yeah.
Well,
uh,
that's all.
And
I'm
the
writing. I'm writing
melody,
down this
the
stuff.
melody
I'm
G
gonna
Fan
go
Black
check
one
it.
is
Yeah.
like one of my favorite ones, like that I've done with them.
Yeah, that one. Would that have Mayhem on there too?
A Black Poet,
Black Poet. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
yeah, Black
That's right.
Poet, yeah, and everyone knows like Black put me on both the Stu albums. There's actually Stu and Black Poet. I was on both of those. One of them was a Vanderslice beat. It was like Black Poet Society 2. I was featured on that one. That was the Vinny Paz track on the Black Poet Society that I
Mm,
was featured on, and Black Poet Society 2. I did one with Spit Gems and Black Poet.
that's
So
what's up.
yeah, long history with a lot of these guys, man. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so
Well, I'm sure that was all great momentum leading into the Wolf as well, having those features with your name out there.
no, yeah, and that's what I figured too. I figured I'd just let them do their thing, and it did help me out a lot. You know, like I really like the Wolf. You know, like it's just it's just like a pure hip hop song, man. And
Mm.
then obviously I do like my harmonizing on the hook, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it was as sing songy as my other ones, you know. So I don't know.
Well, the Wolf doesn't need to be a sing-songy song, so
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
it needs to be a up in your face, you know,
Yeah.
like you said, hard-bodied track. So, which it is, and we're gonna play a little clip of it right now. This is The Wolf by Lateb, produced by Arcitype. Check it out.
You'll never forget I do this shit. Yo, no holding back. I turn the track into Nagasaki. Attend to holding tenure like Luciano Pavarotti. Don't need no Lambo or Bentley, don't need no Maserati. Cause DTs be snooping on cats doing that lottie dottie. I ain't no fucking cheerleader, but I catch a body. Wax on, wax off like my man Miyagi. Ask my mama, all I ever been was fucking rowdy. Ask my P.O. what I'm known for, most rugged in the county. Or they gon' discredit me just for switching up. No bartender, but I still put my fucking tip in your cup. No matter what, I go the distance like a missile launch. A brain blow, a flamethrower, son. Like the shit was Contra. Been ruthless, going stupid like the drug war. But America gon' lie to you and treat you like a fuck dog. The White House don't wanna see me on they front lawn. Cause I go Kareem Abdul-Jabbar like what the hell he done for?
When the wolf come out, then you're due for an early grave, early grave. If the beast come forth, it just means that you won't be safe, won't be safe. When your world come crashing down, it won't make the news. So when the wolf come out, means you're headed for an early grave, an early grave.
And that was just a little snippet of The Wolf by my man Lateb here, produced by Arcitype. Links in the description below, so make sure that's on your playlist. Dope song, love it. So it's been on repeat for a week or two now. So album with Stu Bang is on the way. Any other features that are going to be dropping?
Features as of right now, not that I know of, unless they tell me, because I do an endless amount of music, you know. So
Okay.
like, unless they tell me, like a couple of those things that dropped last year, they told me like a week before. So, but I've done plenty of music for people. You know, I'm trying to focus more on completing my stuff right now. You know, I have been working with Core actually though. Me and Core.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
song.
I heard that one.
Yeah, we have two. Yeah,
okay.
They're both pretty dope. Yeah, like obviously not like. They're not like the Wolf, man. Me and Core like to get eccentric with it, you know. So
yeah.
Or
you played me one. I forget the name of it, but
there's one that's Dope and Ignorant, and then
Dope and Ignorant. That's the one I heard. Yeah.
So yeah, that one's really. I think that one's really dope. Yeah, and you know, like Rapid Fire. But the other one we did was like a deeper song. You know what I mean? Like so.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just. Yeah, that was more along the lines of sing songy tab, but I do rap pretty hard on it as well, you know. So, but yeah, you know how Core is. Core's like out there, so
yeah.
I kind of just have to match his energy on whatever he does. You know, these are for his projects and stuff. So
yeah. Anyone that knows Core, a couple episodes back, I don't know if you saw his 5-star video he put out.
Of course, yeah, shirtless Core.
Did you hear the story how that came about?
No, I didn't hear it. No.
Okay, he took mushrooms. He masturbated.
Never mind. I heard the story.
He took mushrooms. He masturbated.
He told me this at dinner. He told me this at dinner. Yeah. Yes, because we were actually because we hit the studio. I don't know how many days after he dropped the video, and he told me, yeah. But if you want to reiterate, go ahead. Well, I mean, you just got to check another episode, right?
Yeah, he did it. He did it so eloquently on an episode, so you can listen to Core talk about it. So, but all right, my friend, we appreciate you giving us some time today, and I'm sure we'll be catching up again next time something's released. Hopefully, it'll be the Stu Bangers one. So,
hell yeah.
Awesome. Let everybody know where they can find more Lateb.
Just find Lateb on Spotify or Apple Music, Lateb. All my socials are at Lateb the God.
Awesome. At Lateb the God. Go check out The Wolf, streaming now. And appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for coming by.
Okay.
Can you send us off with a girl, please?
Bitty girl.
That's it for today, everyone. Peace out. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Break It Down. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. If there's a song or video you want us to break down with an artist, hit us up on social media at Own Lane Music, or hit the artist up directly and mention our show. Maybe we can talk to him. That's it, everyone. Peace out.